can smell the anticipation in the air for this one. Hi, everybody. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski for EA Sports. You ready for a game tonight? We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Flyers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Oh, how did he get a glove on net? What a stop by Peterson. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Suzuki's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, that just trickles wide.
Oh, he doesn't miss by much. Just pushes it past the side of the net.
They score! My goodness, what a shot of the one-timer! The Canadiens quiet this building down with an early goal.
I love their start. I mean, they went shift after shift here and quickly get out in front. On the road, it's a great pace to set.
Steps in and takes the puck. Couturier's got it along the wing. Great read with the stick. And he slides it quickly to Ellis. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Canadiens move it in. Slides it back to the blue line. And no luck on that pass attempt. And now it's grabbed by Pearson. Puck grabbed by Couturier. Moves it to Sanheim. Puck picked up by Ellis. Gaining momentum up along the side. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Special teams are always going to be a big part of any game. The penalty killers take center stage now with a one-goal lead.
The Flyers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
You never know when your opportunities are going to show up here to tie the game. Well, I don't know if a power play can be any bigger of a chance than that.
The Canadiens are on the attack. Philadelphia's gained possession. Here he is in front, and they can't convert on the play. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Lawton. Denies him! Price covers it up for a whistle. Is there a strategy here?
Sometimes, or he just reads the play in front of him and says, now I got to jump on this. We're going to start to run around.
Lawton's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Canadiens win the draw. Trying to get out of the defensive end. Call that a win for the penalty killers on that one.
Yeah, he slams it off the glass. Now the power play's got to go back and get set up.
Taken by Konechny. To the low slot. And he comes up with it. And they send it down the ice. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Down the right side and into the zone. Move to the middle, and that one's broken up. The Flyers have it in the offensive end. Turn that chance aside. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck. Here they come. Puts it on net, and there's the save.
Konechny's working pretty hard for position in front of the net.
And the puck clears the zone. The Flyers have it now. Atkinson's moving it ahead. Quick feed to Konechny. Swatted aside by the blocker. And they get the puck out.
10 seconds. Savard's time is almost done.
Pass it up ahead. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Oh, I'm sure they'd like a redo on that.
Now, lots of work and nothing for it as they don't get the puck on goal.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Suzuki's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Over the line they come. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Gallagher's got control of the puck in the corner. Slides the puck across to Johnson. Passes on over to Farabee. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Quick pass across to Farabee. Moves it ahead from off the wall. Here's a shot. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play. The Canadiens have been the busy team offensively tonight, and the scoreboard shows it.
They've played really well so far. I like how they've gotten after it offensively and been rewarded with a couple of goals.
Into the offensive zone. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Goes right to the crease. Quick pass to Perreault. Montreal's across the blue line. Into the corner of the attacking area. Perreault's got it deep in the offensive end. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
First penalty kill of the game for this group here, and we know their penalty kills rank toward the bottom of the league, but this group's got a lot of confidence, a lot of energy. They just might be able to shut down this power play unit.
And now it's over to Lawton. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Just trying to slow your opponent down a little bit. Oftentimes you get too much of them, and you end up taking an interference penalty.
Price gives his team the confidence to make creative plays, knowing he can bail them out if needed.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Canadiens have it now. Great defensive effort with the stick. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Moves right to the middle. Great heads-up play with the stick by Suzuki. Moves it to Savard. Across the line from center. Shot right in front. Scores!
3 straight goals here. They have really laid the boots to those guys in the last little bit.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Montreal's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. The Canadiens win the faceoff. They've got numbers here. Savard's got the puck. Monster save by Peterson.
Sharp reaction save.
Puck scooped up by Johnson. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. And now it's grabbed by Gurietov. Here he is, shot right in front. And he denied that opportunity. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Makes the save.
Peterson's coming off a shutout in his last start. While he's trailing in this game, that's a pretty good save there.
Matheson's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a wrist shot, misses high.
Oh, get it on the net, man. He's trying to be too perfect with that. Sometimes you get it on the net, it'll go right through the goalie.
10 seconds.
The Flyers take it across the blue line. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. The Flyers now have a short power play after the penalty expired. Shot! Niku's looking around near the point.
10 more seconds.
Dvorak's up and ready to join the play.
Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute. Nice pass. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a short pass to Atkinson. Denies the shooter on that play. Puck grab by Clay. Scrum along the boards. Great reach with the poke check by Doc. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Canadiens gain possession. Tries to feed it over to Clay. Takes the feed at the point. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Sanheim's got it across the line. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. Takes the feed.
Fire it.
Lets it go. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Peterson. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number 2. Ray, what's your assessment of the game to this point?
Montreal's going to try and replicate what was an almost perfect first period. Majority of possession, lots of goals. They are comfortably in control.
Price displays a great amount of dexterity on cross-crease saves, guys. His post-to-post zone ability allows him to move laterally to shut down those chances, and it's something you should watch out for in this one.
Quick feed to Konechny. Traps that puck tight to his chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. The Canadiens have dominated this one to this point. They lead it 3-0. The Flyers take possession off the faceoff. Here's a chance. Glove save.
Price must feel pretty comfortable playing with a nice lead, but he's been sharp. He's been all over the puck tonight.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Flyers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Shuts them down. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Gets in front of it. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Suzuki.
He's got 2. Another one would be pretty sweet.
The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Scores! And the back of the net. What a beaut!
And this guy's one of the most popular players on this team. He leads by example, which means you get it done on the ice. Otherwise, you're just another coach making the speech.
Philadelphia's given themselves something that everybody in sports longs for. Hope here, Ray.
Hope? A chance? Hey, it's here.
Something!
Time isn't the enemy yet.
Ellis carries the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed up ahead. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Montreal's got it along the wall. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Konechny. And they come up empty-handed. And too much traffic in front blocks that one.
They score back-to-back goals. They stay aggressive after getting the first one. They tack another one on here.
They tried to shove him off the puck there, but he stuck with it and went on to score, guys. That's his unstoppable force superstar ability. And that puck possession made that goal possible.
Slides into Ellis. Couldn't complete the pass. Sends a pass over. The Canadiens move to the offensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Atkinson's got the puck along the wing. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Flyers scooping up along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Atkinson. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's another stop.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
And that's knocked away by Yandel. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Poked away in the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Doc. The Canadiens take it across the line. Quick pass to Doc. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Tippett. That goes off a twig. Moves into the slot. How did he stop that one? Montreal's got it against the boards. Philadelphia's got the puck. Lawton's gaining momentum. Slides the puck over. Oh, that just goes wide. Oh, denies it with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Here's a short pass to Evans. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Anderson. Poked away at center ice. Dumps it in. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Works it across to Anderson. The Canadiens play it along the wing. And puts it on the fourth story.
And fires that one a little high. You know he's trying to get it right up under the bar, but the net's going to have to be a lot taller for that to be a factor.
Anderson's got it against the boards. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. The officials are set, the players are set. Ray Ferraro between the benches is set. I'm James Cebulski. Let's go. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Ray, with 2 periods in the books, what are your thoughts on the game to this point?
The Flyers haven't tested that goaltender really much at all. A low number of shots means very few scoring chances. They're lucky this game is close.
Made the stop on the play. Puck picked up by Couturier. Taken by Suzuki. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the pass. The Canadiens played along the boards. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Puck scooped up by Ellis. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. The Flyers take it along the wall. Puck exits the zone. Dishes it to Couturier. Moves the puck. Quick feed to Sanheim. He might have a step here. He's in. Great save. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. The Canadiens win the draw. Nothing doing on that. Philadelphia is ready to go on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Doc's picking up steam. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
You work so hard to get back in the game, now you have a stall. A penalty will really hamper your momentum.
Guys, this PK unit successfully killed off a penalty so far tonight. We know they're ranked toward the bottom of the league, but if they can borrow a little bit of execution from that earlier one, maybe they can shut it down again right here.
And that shot dies in traffic. Directs it on over to Lawton. Sends it in on the attack. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Pearson. Takes the feed. Oh, off the iron!
Montreal's lead does not change. They just needed a bounce there as this puck hits the post and stays out.
Quick pass to Pearson. Oh, a clutch save!
This shift is never going to end. They keep the pressure on.
Backhander in front! And that's turned aside.
Smothered that in close pass.
Stopped by the goaltender. All sorts of pressure. Can they get this out? Montreal's got possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Flyers get a hold of the puck undermanned. Maintains possession. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Nice job to escape the zone. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Moves it to Evans. Here they come on the attack. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And they get that puck down the ice. Montreal's got the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Nothing doing. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Can't connect. And that one's turned away. And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Well, the penalty killers hang on. They give themselves a chance. There's not much time left, but they were able to stay in touch with the game with a good penalty kill.
The Flyers look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Konechny.
Some guys shy away at this time. Others, James, they lock right in. That's when the game is most tight. When it's right on the line and everything that you do is under the microscope.
Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Maybe one move too many, James. I mean, he's in a position to make a different play. One extra move, and now he loses the puck.
And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Anderson's got it into offensive territory. Quick feed to Perreault. From one end of the blue line to the other. Gains the zone through center. Moves it quickly over to Atkinson. Denies him on the play. Receives the pass. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a chance. Turned aside with a glove by Peterson. Utah's up next on the schedule. Always a tough test, it feels like, in this league, isn't it?
Yeah, the prep will go once you get past this current game. Some guys don't want to know who's next. Some guys want to know everything in advance.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And that's broken up. Through center along the wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Handles the puck. Back to the blue line. Quick pass to Johnson. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad. Moves it to Caulfield. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Stays with it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive end now. Here's a short pass to Doc. Philadelphia's regained possession of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Quick feed to Konechny. Big save. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. A chance to ice it into the empty net. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net for his first.
Probably was wondering if that thing was going to show up eventually here. Too many games have gone by for him to be comfortable.
The Canadiens add the insurance marker, which pretty much seals the deal on this one tonight, Ray.
Well, their opponents pull the goalie. They're trying to pressure to get the tying goal, but it backfires, and the empty netter puts it away.
The Flyers have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Stones him in front. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Flyers win the face-off. That's blocked. A shot at the empty net. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Canadiens are living up to that old cliche. When you're hot, you're hot.
Doesn't seem to matter how the game goes if they have a bad portion in it. They turn it around, and they're able to get themselves back towards the direction they need to play. Another win.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.